Hey, welcome back to the Hot Seat here on the UniTec Career Center Digital Media YouTube channel. Time for another Hot Seat person. This is Jack Poston, former teacher, former school board member, St. Francis County Health Board member. You've done about 3 or 4 other things, I think, in your life as well, right?
Oh, I've stayed very busy.
Yeah. So he is here today as the result of Lord David Cater, the county commissioner for the northern end of the county. He wanted to put Jack Poston on the hot seat, and we're doing that today for a donation of just $25, and that money goes to this program here at UniTec, and it helps keep our students current with the equipment they need. So if you want to put somebody in the hot seat, you can do so. Are you ready, sir?
I guess I'm ready.
Okay, well, here's your first question, Mr. Poston. What is your favorite all-time movie?
Wizard of Oz.
Good one there. Who would play you in a movie about your life?
Somebody old, short, and fat, I guess. Who would I want? George Clooney.
There you go. Who was your favorite teacher?
Oh my. Nobody probably in this audience would know her. Roberta Thompson,
Okay.
Leadwood High School, Social Studies.
What made her so special?
Now don't laugh. She was very fair. Her philosophy was, if you don't like things, change them. Go out and change it. And I also have to admit, in April of 1970, my senior year, she called Ricky, Nikki, and Jackie out in the hall, and we're like, oh my gosh, we're in trouble. What did we do wrong? And she said, boys, I've thought about this, and I don't want to embarrass you, but do you really want to go out into the world as men and be called Ricky, Nikki, and Jackie? And we all went, well, I guess not. So I became Jack. My real name is John, but there were 2 Johns in my family. So I was Jackie as a child, and she made me become Jack.
Very good.
Interesting. But she passed away this past year. I really hated that.
Well, she had a profound effect not only on you, but the whole family.
Oh, the whole school. Oh, yes.
Great. Who was your favorite teacher to work with?
To work with. When I started teaching in the fall of 1974, I worked with several experienced ladies, and they mother-handed me and guided me, and I'd say Mary Wilfong was one of my all-time favorites. Bless her heart.
Name a former student who you are really proud of.
Oh, I have so many. Lisa Umfleet's one of them, but I'm fortunate to have many.
What is the strangest thing that ever happened in your classroom?
Oh my gosh. In the classroom. One day, at break time, the kids were down in the art class at Bonne Terre Elementary, and I had a cup of soda, and I knocked it over and it spilled in my lap. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how embarrassing, what am I going to do? So when art class was over, I went to the railing and said, hollered down, come on up. And I ran back to my desk and I sat at the desk and I prayed that nobody would need me to come to their desk. And I sat there at the desk and I dismissed the kids, and when school was out, I waited about a half hour and then I walked out with my briefcase in front of me so nobody would think I peed in my pants. That was an embarrassing situation.
All right, here's a good one. Harder job, school board member or health board member?
School board.
School board? Even in 2021?
Oh, yeah.
Thing you are most proud of that was accomplished during your time on the school board?
The building of the Parkside Elementary.
That's a good building.
Very proud of that.
If money were no issue, what improvement would you like to see in the North County School District?
This is going to be off the wall. I would like to see an indoor swimming pool and teach life-saving and canoeing. That's crazy, but I'd like to see that.
Hey, if money's no option,
if
why
no
not,
option,
right?
Sure.
Sure. Best thing about being retired?
You don't have to get up early. This 8:15 arrival was really early for me. I had to set an alarm. I get up when I want to, I go to bed when I want to, and I do what I want to.
Name a restaurant you loved that is no longer around.
No longer around. Lamplight.
That was a
Bonne
good one.
Terre, yeah,
That was a good one. Jan with his little violin,
yeah.
and yeah, good times. What was your favorite subject in school?
Social studies. I was not a great student,
Yeah?
but social studies I've always loved, and I love teaching it.
Do you think because you maybe weren't the best student, you made a better teacher because you could work with students that maybe didn't grasp it?
I hope so.
Yeah?
I hope so.
Okay. What famous person would you like to have lunch with?
Abraham Lincoln.
That'd be a good one. What national chain restaurant would you like to see in Deloge or Bonne Terre?
Cracker Barrel, yes.
All the way. What kind of car did you drive in high school?
I didn't own a car in high school. We did have a second car, and it was a Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you and Ricky and Nikki took turns in the Mustang?
Ricky, Vicky, and Jackie,
Yeah.
my brother and sister, and I took turns, yes.
What would you rather see? A Super Bowl, Game 7 of the World Series, or the Kentucky Derby? Like in person, which one would you like to
I'll
see?
go with the baseball World
Yeah.
Series.
Brats, burgers, pork steaks, all or none?
Pork steaks.
Pork steaks are the best. Who's your favorite all-time baseball player?
I am not a big sports person, but I was a catcher when I played Little League, so Tim McCarver I always liked.
He's a good one. Favorite black and white television show?
Wagon Train.
Ooh, Wagon Train.
I still watch it.
Wow. And finally, what program would you take if you were coming to be a student at UniTec?
You know, my dad was a great handyman. He could do plumbing, he could do electricity, and work on cars. And his father had died when he was a very young boy, and he always wanted my brother and I go out and play, go out and play. I didn't learn anything. So construction, something like that, you know, building trades,
Excellent.
because I'm not a handyman at all.
That's okay, though. There's plenty of current and future UniTec
Oh, yeah.
students that can handle
I
those
have
jobs.
a former student that helps me out a lot.
Excellent. Hey, thanks for joining us in the hot seat today.
Well, this
Appreciate
wasn't
it.
bad at all. Thank you for inviting me.
No
Or
problem.
David Cater.
Yeah,
thank
David
you.
Cater, thank him.
Yeah, okay.
You can invite your favorite person, too, to be on the UniTec hot seat. And again, all of it costs just $25 a donation to this program so students can have better stuff. Make sure to like and subscribe, and more hot seat interviews are coming your way.